Now You Know is back behind the scenes with another local talent. We're talking to Gabrielle, who is the creative genius behind Gem V Couture jewelry. So this is Gabrielle, and the exciting thing about today, I just have to share with everyone, this is the first time we're actually meeting in person. We noticed Gabrielle's jewelry on someone out one night at an event, and we had to know where she got it, and here we are today now talking to the designer. So are you originally from Chicago?
I am.
You are a Chicago native?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Girl.
You grew up here. Did you grow up in the city?
I grew up on Lakeshore Drive.
Okay, so you are a Chicago girl at heart.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, awesome. And how long have you been designing jewelry?
Jewelry for 2 years, self-taught.
That's one. I have to say, one of my favorite things about Chicago. So many of the designers that you meet are self-taught. So no schooling, no training.
No, I had art classes for painting and sculpture a long time ago when I was younger, and so I just kind of evolved from painting and working with palette, and I've always been very into fashion and couture, so this was just kind of a natural thing that I gravitated to, and it's really my passion. I did a lot of ombre.
That's really pretty. I like that a lot.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna jet. I love you so much.
Bye.
Nice to see you again.
See you again too.
Thank you. That's 18 karat gold with onyx inside of there, and not quite sure.
Oh yeah. I see the onyx
in there.
Okay, well I think it shows in your pieces, and you guys will see that too, because we have gotten a nice inside look and a tour of the studio and the new fall collection. What was it that just initiated it? Like, was there something that just inspired you, or you just knew, or how did it all really start?
I started sourcing out different gemstones and things and adapting pieces that I bought at stores to make them a little bit more edgy. And then before you knew it, I was experimenting and doing the construction from scratch. So it was just kind of, trial and error, trying to figure out, different proportions and what really works, with delicate chain, with different stones, because you really have to pay attention to how you're putting everything together so that it works well and so that it lasts. I started with the lighter color, and I added darker, and then I just got out of control with it, and it's like serious.
I mean, it's
it's like a piece of art, actually.
And it really is.
Got
I see it loosened.
It's got the cinch closure, right?
Oh, that's
so this
really
is just
nice, because then it's easy to put on and off yourself.
Right. Now, some women have tried this on, and they're like, oh my God, it's so heavy. But, you have to be willing to make that sacrifice. It's fierce.
I would make it.
Okay. How does that feel?
I love that.
Isn't that awesome? And it matches.
That is so crazy.
I mean, you can put it higher up if you
Well, that's what I love too, because I actually just got a bracelet the other day, and Ka was with me, and we were talking about putting it up higher, but it wasn't big enough, so I went home and I added a little chain to it so I could wear it higher. So one of the things I think that sets you apart from other people, your pieces, your designs are very unique, very innovative. It's not what you see in all the stores. You use so many different materials. Where do you draw your inspiration from?
I just have looked at fashion for so many years. When I was 5 and 6 years old, I used to accompany my mom to Henry Bendel and different stores, and at that age I was picking out her clothes. So at that time I was exposed to a lot of very high-end designers, like Chanel and Ungaro and YSL and so on. And so that kind of experience kind of enabled me to form kind of a connection from that point in time when I was younger forward, and also looking back in time. I was interested in the different design houses in Paris, and so I did a lot of research. So all of that has kind of stuck with me, all these little snippets of, fashion and design. So I kind of draw from a lot of different things. I also draw a lot from art inspiration, impressionism, modern art, things like that for color palette and ranges, and just really stay current with what's happening with different designers.
Okay. And I saw when you were giving us a tour and we were looking closer at the pieces, you're using a lot of different materials, gemstones, different types of chain, leather, ribbon, a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Straps.
It adds a little edge to it. Okay, so here's a vintage piece. I found this, and it was on this chain with some weird looking things hanging off of it. So I totally cut it apart. This is amber, and then I did this kind of interesting thing with pyrite hanging off of it, and this. And I really like the orange silk.
I love the orange with it.
Yeah. So this is an interesting piece for fall now.
Okay, so that's the sash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this is really stunning. I really do.
Yeah, I want to definitely see that.
Okay.
I mean, everything is like where do you even look? So this would go, or it doesn't matter what side?
No,
yeah.
It's really beautiful. It definitely, accentuates the figure.
Yeah, I love
Very
it.
pretty.
I took a necklace that I have at home that happened to be longer, and I just decided
Perfect.
to wear it like that before,
Yeah.
and I love that
It's
you're
very
doing that
pretty.
now.
Very
And then
pretty.
Oh yeah. Clearly, there's not one place you go to get everything. Do you travel different places? Because you also mentioned that some of the pieces are actually from other countries.
Basically what I do is I go to New York about 4 times a year, and I have developed sources there that supply me. And they know exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for things that are very different. Maybe Turkish, Moroccan, something Spanish, to kind of bring different pieces of culture together in one statement piece of jewelry.
Sure. And I know you said you are working on your fall collection. Can you tell us a little bit about what to expect from the fall? What the colors are going to be, kind of the look?
The look for fall, there's going to be a lot of purple, a lot of gunmetal, antique brass, very heavy chains, a lot of tassels, a lot of wrapping chain caps with the tassel fringe kind of free-flowing, very substantial pieces with crystals and feathers, finer chains with bigger stones. I'm doing a little bit with cameo and tortoiseshell links, so it's a really wide range of pieces for fall, but a lot of necklaces and earrings, not as many bracelets.
Okay. And where can we see your fall collection debut?
I will be doing a runway show at Toko on August 3rd for Anastasia Chatska, who's a local clothing designer. Currently my pieces are for sale online at gemcouture.com, and I have a website under development, so when that is launched, I will make sure that you have the breaking news.
Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to share with us or think would be good for things to know?
Just that I'm looking for opportunities to do more work, to collaborate maybe with some other clothing designers, and I have a trip this week to Montreal, so hopefully I'll be making some inroads up there with some designers. I'll keep you posted on that.
Well, thank you so much for inviting us in and just opening up your home and showing us everything.
Thank you so much.